Alright guys, today we're going to look at lesson 2 in unit 4, which is relations. So when we look at a relations, we are actually looking at a set of ordered pairs. Okay, relations can be displayed in many ways. We might see them as a set ordered pair, a table, a graph, or a mapping diagram. Okay, so here's some examples. So here is a set of ordered pairs. Okay, they don't have to be in any certain order. Okay, they might look like a table with our X and our Y. We might see them as a graph, and we might see them as a mapping diagram. Okay, so important things that we need to remember when we see these sets. First is, for a set of ordered pairs, list the ordered pairs separated by commas inside a parentheses. We've got to make sure that we have that parentheses in there. Okay, if you are doing a mapping diagram, you're going to list your X values in the left bubble and the Y values in the right bubble. We always work left to right here when we're doing it. Okay, and both we are going to list them from least to greatest. And remember that our negative numbers are always going to be least. Alright, so if we had an ordered pair like we have right here, it says make a map, a diagram, and a mapping, or a graph and a mapping diagram of the listed ordered pairs. Okay, so we're going to actually write these in right here. So remember that this is going to be my X and this is going to be my Y. So I'm going to list it, and for this part of it, I'm just going to go in order. So -5, -3, -1, 2, 0, -3, 4, 1, and 0, 0. If you guys don't remember, 0, 0 is the origin of this. Okay, so let's go ahead and plot these points now. So I'm going to go ahead and do 0, 0 because it's just right there in the middle. That's 0, 0. Okay, so -5. Remember, I'm going to work left or right and then up and down whenever I go to plot my point. So X, remember that this is my X and this is my Y. So I'm going to go -5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, -1, -1, up 2, 1, 2, 0, -1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and up 1, and then we did 0, 0 to begin with. Okay, so when we do our mapping diagram, if we have something that is more than 1, we only have to display that number 1 time. So I'm going to write these in order. So -5, -1, 0, and 4. I don't have to list 0 again because it's already there. And then I'm going to now look at my Y values over here. So I've got a -3, and then 0, 1, and 2. So -3, 0, 1, and 2. Now I'm going to connect them together. So -5 goes to -3. -1 is going to go to 2. 0 to -3. 4 to 1. And 0 to 0. Alright. So that is how it should look when we write it. Now let's flip it over and let's do some practicing here. Alright, so with this one, we can see the table here, and therefore we need to go put the ordered pairs, graph it, and make our mapping diagram here. So I'm going to go across here. So remember, parentheses, -3, 1. And then -1, 2, 0, 4, 2, -3, and 5, 2. And for these, they actually have a bracket around them, which is kind of just to tell us what our ordered pair is. So our little bracket kind of looks like this squiggly line that goes outside of it. Okay, I'm going to plot my points now. So -3, 1. So 1, 2, 3, and then up 1. Remember, this is my X, and this is my Y. -1, 2, 1, 2. 0, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, down 3. And then over 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up 2, 1, 2. Okay, and I need to look and I need to order my values from least to greatest. So -3, -1, 0, 2, 5. So that is actually listed correctly. 0, 2, 5. Okay, and then I'm going to look here. I've got 1, 2, 4, -3. So -3 is going to go first. And then 1, 2, and 4. So -3, 1, -1, 2, 0, 4, 2, -3, and 5, 2. Okay, next numbers, we're actually going to have to go off the graph. So for these ones here, as I go to graph them, I'm just going to write them out in an order pair. The only thing that needs to go least to greatest is on our mapping diagram. The rest of it is okay. So I'm going to start over here in quadrant 1. So 1, 2, up 2. So that's going to be 2, 2, comma, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 1. Then I go over here, so -2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2. So -2, -2. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2, -4. Okay. So now I'm going to list these. So remember that this is my X and my Y. So 2, 2. 4, 1, -2, 1, -2, -2, and 2, -4. Okay, so now I can go back here and look. So least, so it's going to be -2, 2, 4. And then here I'm going to list it -4, -2, 1, and 2. So I've got 2 here, so -2, 1, -2, oops, -2, whoops, scratch that one out, -2, -2, there we go, 2, -4, and 2, 2, and then finally 4, 1. Okay. All right, one last one. Sorry, I'm going to focus that a little bit better. Okay, so let's look at the brackets here. So I'm going to go across here and look. -5, 1. -2, 1. -2, 4. 1, 4, and 3, 1. So let me count that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. That's the easiest thing to do is go back and check your work. Okay, so my X and my Y. And so I'm going to go in -5, 1. -2, 1, -2, 4, 1, 4, 3, 1. And finally plot my points. -5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up 1. -2, up 1. -2 up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1. Alright, so that's what you're going to be doing today. So if you have any questions, ask.